Lowbudgettravels.com. We bring you a low-budget 3-day travel plan for the city of Amsterdam. Discover Amsterdam on a budget, itinerary, tips, and recommendations designed to maximize free affordable attractions, walking, and cheap eats. Here is a practical 3-day low-budget itinerary for Amsterdam, focusing on walking, free activities, public transport, and affordable eats. Key budget tips: accommodation, stay outside the city center, for example, Amsterdam Noord, Sloterdijk, or Amstelveen, or in a hostel like Klink Noord, just across the IJ River, a free ferry ride from Central Station. Transport: do not rent a car. The city is walkable, but get an OV chip card or simply use your contactless debit/credit card to tap in and out on trams, buses, and metros. For 3 days, budget 15 to 20 euros for transport if you stay outside the ring. Museum card. Unless you are a massive art enthusiast, skip the expensive Rijksmuseum and Van Gogh Museum. This itinerary focuses on free sites and one affordable museum. Day 1. Historic Center and the Jordaan. The theme for the day is walking, canals, and hidden courtyards. Morning, free walking tour, tip-based. Start at Dam Square. See the Royal Palace exterior. Join a Sandemans or similar free walking tour. It lasts 2 to 3 hours and covers the history of the city, the red light district, and the canal rings. You pay what you think it was worth at the end, typically 10 to 15 euros. Lunch. Albert Heijn supermarket. Buy a fresh broodje, sandwich, stroopwafel, and a drink at Albert Heijn AH grocery store. There is a large one on Nieuwendyk. Cost 5 to 7 euros. Afternoon. The Jordaan and Begijnhof. Explore the Jordaan district, narrow streets, independent art galleries, and hofjes, almshouses. Visit Begijnhof, entrance on Spooi, a secluded medieval courtyard that is one of the oldest inner courts in Amsterdam. Free. Walk to the Amsterdam Tulip Museum, small entry fee if you want, but the shop is fun to browse for free. Dinner, Foodhallen, Dayhallen. Take tram 17 or walk to the Foodhallen. It's a former tram depot turned into an upscale food court. While trendy, you can get a decent bowl of bitterballen, Dutch meatballs, or Vietnamese spring rolls for 6 to 10 euros without the cost of a sit-down restaurant. Day 2. Noord Parks and Views. The theme for Day 2 is ferry rides, green spaces, and modern architecture. Morning, free ferry to Amsterdam. Noord behind Central Station. Take the free ferry to Buxloterweg, 5-minute ride. Visit a Dam lookout. You don't have to pay for the swing. You can enjoy the view from the lobby or the surrounding docks. Explore the NDSM Wharf, a 15-minute free ferry from Noord. It's a former shipyard turned into a creative hub with street art, converted cranes, and quirky cafes. Free. Lunch. Palek, NDSM. At NDSM, Palek is a beach bar made from old shipping containers. While eating here is mid-range, you can sit on the beach, sand, for free with a coffee or bring your own snacks. Alternatively, grab a cheap slice of pizza at Bella Storia back in Noord. Afternoon, Vondelpark and Museumplein. Take the ferry back and walk or tram to Vondelpark. Rent a bike for a few hours, budget 8 to 12 euros, or just walk through the park. Sit at the Vondelpark Open Air Theater. If visiting in summer, often free concerts. Walk to Museumplein, the green lawn in front of the Rijksmuseum. Take the iconic I Amsterdam sign photo. The old sign is gone, but the view of the museum is classic. Free. Dinner, Rembrandtplein, or supermarket picnic. Buy bread, cheese, Dutch sausage, and wine from Albert Heijn. Have a canal-side picnic on a bench or at Hortus Botanicus. The botanical garden entrance area is free to sit outside. Day 3. Eastern Docklands and Affordable Culture. The theme for Day 3 is architecture, markets, and the one-paid museum. Morning, Albert Kuip Market, De Pijp. Head to the Albert Kuip Market, open Monday to Saturday. This is your budget food heaven. Buy fresh stroopwafels, raw herring, Dutch style, or a kapsalon, a Dutch fast food dish of fries, kebab, and cheese, for 6 to 8 euros. This is a meal in itself. Explore the multicultural De Pijp neighborhood. Afternoon, Rijksmuseum, optional but worth it. The budget choice, if you must do one paid museum, do the Rijksmuseum, €22 and 50 cents, book online in advance. It is cheaper than the Van Gogh Museum and massive, covering Dutch Golden Age art, Rembrandt's Night Watch. The cheaper alternative, visit the Amsterdam Museum, about €12, or the Foam Photography Museum, about €12, if you prefer modern art. The free alternative, visit the Amsterdam Public Library, OBA, near Central Station. The rooftop has a free panoramic view of the city, comfortable seating, and a cheap cafeteria. Last night, Brewerij te IJ. Visit this windmill brewery just outside the city center at Funenkeit 7. The beer is excellent, and while not cheap per beer, €5 to €6, the atmosphere is local, and you can share a sausage plate with friends instead of paying for a full dinner. Saves money compared to light seaplane tourist traps. Estimated budget per person is €282 to €442. Breakdown of the budget is as follows. For accommodation, hostel/outside center, €45 to €70 per night. For food, supermarkets plus markets plus one cheap dinner, €25 to €35 per day. For transport, trams plus ferry plus optional bike, €20 to €35 per day, or €20 total if walking a lot. For museum, one major or two small, €12 to €22. Important warnings 1. Never buy drugs on the street. If you wish to visit a coffee shop, choose established ones away from the red light district to avoid tourist prices and hassle. 2. Watch for bikes. When walking, stay out of the red bike lanes. Locals cycle fast and will ring their bell aggressively. 3. Book museums ahead. If you decide to go to the Rijksmuseum or Van Gogh, you must book a time slot online days or weeks in advance. You cannot just walk up. I hope this itinerary helps you have an amazing and affordable adventure in Amsterdam. Subscribe and visit www.lowbudgettravels.com for other low-budget travels to other beautiful cities around the world.